Great Lowlands territory is bordered by the wild northeast to the north, the Splinter Sea to the east, the Gulf of Alexicus to the south, and the shimmering coast to the west. It derives its etymology from its generally low elevation, particularly its Great Plains area. The Eastern Plateau is a high plain formed by the upwelling of volcanic magma and characterized by lava-capped mesas and dike-like ridges. On its eastern flank, it rises sharply above the Great Plains and is a series of deep hills and escarpments. The Endless Valley runs north to south and has a wide, flat floor with steep, elevated sides. Its western slope is characterized by craggy terrain, as well as moraines of regolith and rock debris ranging in size from sand and gravel to large boulders. Near the eastern coast, the elevation rises sharply before ending in massive sheer cliffs abutting the Splinter Sea. The outlying terrain facilitates weather patterns with heavy precipitation throughout the year. Consequently, the Endless Valley holds the largest rainforest on Praetoria, with a variety of long, deep, ribbon lakes hidden within its depths. The wastes of the east is comprised primarily of mudrock, with only occasional beds of sandstone. Combined with its infrequent but heavy rainfall, this has led to erosional dissection and the formation of a vast network of gullies and ravines, which is prone to flash flooding. The area lacks a substantial layer of regolith, and subsequently vegetation in the area is sparse, making it unsuitable for agriculture. The Great Plains is a broad expanse of flatlands comprised primarily of tall grass prairies, steppes, and grasslands. Although the altitude of the plains increases as it approaches the Daigenloft Mountains to the south and the Eastern Plateau to the west, the local relief is generally small. However, it is still an area of diverse structure and various stages of erosional development, and is occasionally broken up by buttes, escarpments, and valleys. On the whole, however, a broad, extended surface of moderate relief so often prevails that its name is well deserved. Given its semi-arid climate, the Great Plains has few trees aside from near lakes and rivers, resulting in open, far-reaching views, and it is deep and fertile, making the area well suited for agriculture. The lower flats is a fluvial plain formed by runoff from the Daigenloft Mountains to the northwest, where its altitude is highest, sloping southeasterly at a decreasing rate towards the southern and eastern shore, where it is extraordinarily flat. The area is generally dry except for occasional shallow and temporary water pooling after rain. Like its Great Plains counterpart, the soil of the lower flats is well suited for agriculture. Tanglethorn Peninsula is connected to the northern shore of the Great Lowlands by a grassland steppeland bridge. Flat sandy beaches mark the peninsula's shores, while the canopy of the adjacent wood line is sparse due to the hurricanes and other tropical storms, resulting in a thick jungle overgrown with tangled vegetation. Consequently, traffic by foot is considered arduous and requires travelers to cut their way through. In contrast, the interior of the Tanglethorn Peninsula is marked by a moist, broadleafed forest with an emergent layer of very large trees which grow above the general canopy. The vegetative layer between the canopy and the ground cover consists of numerous exotic flora and fauna, while the forest floor is relatively clear of vegetation due to the low levels of sunlight penetration. The Pandemonias have a variety of natural resources, including an abundance of mineral deposits resulting from their complex geological structure and high levels of seismic activities. They are also home to a significant level of biodiversity and harbor a large proportion of Praetoria's species, with many being endemic to the area. Likewise, a wider variety of forest types grow in the Pandemonias than any other area of Praetoria. They include mangrove forests, beech forests, pine forests, jungles, rainforest, cloud forest, and montane forests. The Phyrexian Empire has laid claim to much of the eastern half of the Great Lowlands and continues to expand west. Its capital, Miderstedt, is located in the Digenlof Mountains near the eastern edge of the range. The capital of Ska, Den, New Ska City, is located in the wastes of the east and extends underground into a series of massive tunnels and caverns. Other Burnlander sovereignties include the city-state of Inkendium in the Great Plains and the city-state of Shangos in the lower flats. The Asmarian tribes of Mangarun are located in the northern jungles of the Endless Valley. Because of its fertile terrain, the plains and flats of the Great Lowlands contain a comparatively large number of native Praetorian settlements, the largest of which is Fireborough, located on the rim and interior of a dormant volcano on the eastern plateau. It is populated by an eclectic range of species, with the majority encompassing various races of elves, dwarves, humans, goblins, and minotaur. The Great Lowlands also contains the largest population of primates on Praetoria. Numerous troops inhabit the Endless Valley and Tanglethorn Peninsula, and a smaller number make their home on the Great Plains as well.